Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick video. I'm on the way to work this morning. Hopefully I'll be able to get this uploaded later this afternoon. But I haven't been on YouTube in a while. And one of the first videos that popped up when I came back on YouTube to take a look was a video exposing K-Dub True, aka Chris Williams, aka All Things Theology, and the fact that he has been having an emotional affair on his wife. And my jaw just fell open. But at the same time, I'm not surprised because I know that everyone still sins. Some of them still sinning big, like committing big sins. And it's only ever surprising to me a little bit because people that usually get on YouTube and bash others for their sin portray themselves as being holier than everyone else. Specifically, any kind of work salvationist people, whether that be Calvinists, Arminians, lordship salvation, all of them, all of the self-righteous, holier-than-thous, and eventually they all get exposed for the hypocrites that they are, because everyone still sins. And Chris was committing a willful sin, a sin that was ongoing and willful, right? That's what I would consider a, quote, willful sin. You're doing something that you know is a sin, but you don't care, and you continue to do it. By his own belief. Is he really saved? By his own belief? And the fact that a Christian, a true Christian, will not continue in willful sin, and they will make the Lord the Lord of their life, and blah blah blah. By his own belief, is he actually saved? Of course, he'll say yes, he's actually saved because he repents. But this whole situation, every time a self-righteous heretic gets exposed, I just thank the Lord, because maybe a few people will wake up and snap out of it, that their idolized teacher fell off the pedestal. So yeah, maybe this will lead to Chris actually believing in grace, because now at this time he needs it, right? At this time, the whole world knows he's a hypocrite. He's a sinner. Now, where is he going to turn? Is he going to turn to himself and his righteousness? Or is he going to turn to Jesus and admit that he's been lying to himself? He's been lying to himself. Admit that he still sins and will continue to sin until he is glorified, and thank God for grace, and thank God that our salvation does not hinge on our behavior. That is the best case scenario that could come from this. But for some reason, I hope I'm wrong, but for some reason I feel like he's just going to double down, come back, say he repented, and that he is still saved because he's repented, and he'll just continue on in the same garbage. But, this is not bashing him, because I do not believe the same thing that he does. I believe that when these sins get exposed, whoever's doing the finger pointing, better be careful, because do they want their sins exposed too? We all just say thank you, Lord, for that, because I know that it's Him humbling them, trying to bring them into the truth, into His rest, into His grace. And is this person going to accept that or not? We don't know. Sometimes they get exposed after they die, which is too late. Sometimes God exposes their sin before they die, maybe hoping that they will, believe the true gospel. But that's really all I had to say. Y'all let me know what you think about the situation. It's really rich, because I've gone back and forth with him before in his comment section. And he's just really, really puffed up and self-righteous. And so I feel like this knocks him down a few notches, which definitely is needed. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Signed, your free graces.